man. It's getting real crazy. But I look forward to it though. I liked Catherine, so if I could play more of it, like something brand new would have been nice. But they sound like they're adding a ton of stuff to this thing, so that's cool too.
Yeah, I enjoyed the original Catherine. I don't know if I'd like really want to play it a second time, but if they're adding a bunch of new stuff, then maybe.
Yeah, like the puzzles are all changing too. Like you can choose either the old version or the new one, and that has a ton of different new types of blocks. And I saw them like do a spring up to a bunch of blocks, and they're like ones that exploded and volcano stuff happened. And I don't know, man. Laser beams came out of some. Yeah, they're getting crazy now. So sounds like they're freshening it up. That's cool. And they said they are doing a collaboration that they're announcing next week. So I'm thinking maybe some 2B. Can we get some 2 booty up in here in my Catherine?
What if it's Negan?
Oh man, what if it's so? A very depressing thing today. I'm in this like fighting game chat, on Facebook. I was gonna say, I guess that's what Discord is, huh? People just join a chat and they talk randomly. I've got a Facebook one because I'm old, and someone's like, "Hey, you want to play Tekken today?" And 2 people were like, "Oh no, I sold my copy of Tekken for this, and I sold my copy for DBZ, and blah blah blah. So we don't have Tekken. But you know what? When Negan comes back, then maybe we'll play Tekken to see what Negan's about." And I'm like, wait, what? That would be your reason for returning? Is to play as a freaking Walking Dead character? Oh, what has this world come to?
I mean, that's exactly what the marketing wanted.
I guess so. It apparently is working. Those were 2 test cases right there that proved that whoever made that decision made the right one. Welcome to Anime Night, everyone. We've got Tokyo Xanadu up on the screen here. I don't understand what a Tokyo Xanadu is.
Oh boy, I get to explain this to you.
It's a ghetto persona is about all I understand.
All right, let's get in here.
As I let P-Bug know, there is an anime that came out for this, as Mr. Anime. I have to know this kind of stuff. That anime is pretty terrible. So I assume the game is going to be just as bad.
All right, let me catch you up on what's happening, all right?
It's cool.
All right, so this man right here, he's the protagonist. I don't know if...
Did you get to make your own character, or does he just look like this?
Nah, he just looks like this. This is just his thing. Can I get into like a stat screen? Hold on.
This guy is really
status.
Main character looking. He looks like...
this is the main character. He loves money.
Okay.
He has a bunch of part-time jobs. I don't know why, because he lives in a big-ass house.
Huh. I mean, you got to keep the house somehow. You can't just get free big houses.
I mean, his parents are out for lunch sabbatical for like a year or something. So.
Of course, because anime.
Yeah,
the parents are always on vacation or dead. Go on.
So he lives alone. All right.
That's his best friend around. His childhood friend.
This is his childhood friend right here.
There you go. Yep. This checks out, and she's the lolly. Okay. Yeah.
This is like one of his 2 childhood friends.
Oh, he's got 2. This guy's really
so many.
So this is a sweet and kind one. I'm sure the one to the left has an attitude. Am I correct?
That is correct. Let me tell you about this one to the left.
Go on. I mean, I kind of already know about her. I feel like this is so anime, I just understand them all. But I'll let you explain.
All right. So I have to go into the plot a little bit to get into this. So the plot is this dude, the protagonist, he's working late at night. One night he comes out and he sees this girl. She's a transfer student. And he follows her. And she goes into this weird-ass portal to another dimension.
Into a palace.
Yes. And then he follows her.
Huh?
And then she does the Men in Black mind wipe on him. But it happens again the next day.
Oh.
So, like, he joins up with her.
Mm-hmm.
And they fight the evil monsters in this palace.
Right.
And they team up. So basically, she's the transfer student. She's in some supernatural organization that goes around and...
Seas.
Yes. She's in Seas. And she goes around and fights things in the midnight hour.
Shadows. Yes. I've heard this one before.
I thought you might have. I thought you might be a little bit familiar with this.
Cool. The Near system?
Yeah, the Near is a telephone.
Do they know how to spell near?
I don't think they do.
Okay.
It's the one. It's the one with 2B in it.
Yeah. There's an E there. Okay.
Yes, the organization that the transfer student is in is called Nemesis.
Okay, cool. Yep. Does Nemesis stand for something, or are there letters that do the thing?
I don't know much about Nemesis yet. It's very secret
All right,
right now.
I'll trust Spark. Spark, can you help me? Let me know what Nemesis means if it does. Like each letter probably means a word. Oh, that word prediction worries me. Cried. I went too quick. Should I get my female voice, or wait, scritch?
I told you not to read the text. I was being completely serious at the time.
I don't remember that much. All I know is there are words that are undialogued, and someone's got to take care of it.
Listen, if you want to get kicked off this call, this is a good way to do
it. Man. Okay. I want to
calm yourself. You gotta focus.
I'm excited for this Persona. You know, this is a beta game.
This was a beta game, and it's not anymore. It got graduated to a full PS4 game.
No, it just got upscaled. It makes me sad. A lot of these games just get upscaled. They're upscaled Vita games.
I forgot what was happening, but I think there's a special application on your phone called God's App, and it was giving people fortunes.
An app?
Yeah, it was an app, like Tinder, except God gave it to you.
Oh, okay, cool. So it's not like the Persona app that lets you go to palaces.
It is not like that. That is completely different.
Okay, gotcha. But although I feel like this came out before Persona 5, so that means Persona 5 ripped them off. Dang.
Sure did.
This was the original Persona.
Alright, hold on. Let me see if I have any side
I've been watching this anime called JoJo's, and they totally ripped off of Persona as well. It's really sad.
You ever heard of the Dio? You know who he is?
The Dio? You thought it was your lunch, but it's me, Dio?
Exactly, that's him.
Yes. Oh, man. Never-ending magical enhanced supernatural. I wish this was a joke! Okay, Spark says Nemesis stands for never-ending magical enhanced supernatural Inquisition Squad. It sounds real stupid, like he could have made this up.
He's making this shit up.
I feel like it's so dumb that it's the real thing.
Bionic Spark doesn't know the lore.
Okay, Spark, I'm sorry, he's calling you out. Spark, seriously, that could have been the real thing.
I mean, it could have.
There's a video game named Underbirthed in Night EXE : latest. I don't know if anyone on this channel is familiar with that game. Nope. Yeah, you're not good at fighting games or anything. I'm sure you haven't played that one.
I'm pretty great. See my hide anytime.
Oh man, you're calling me out now? Oh, I don't have PC though, so we can't play anymore.
I mean, we could play on the PS4.
Oh, well, you could have done that before. Why'd you buy a PC version?
So I could find people to play with.
Did it work?
I mean, kinda.
Kinda.
There's a new different set of 10 people that I can play with now.
Yeah. Those 10 people are like, I'll play it when it comes out on PC. I'll get it on PC. Oh, I can't wait. Every single game, one of the first comments, when's it on PC? Oh, Catherine coming out? Is it coming to PC? I'll play it.
Yo, check this shit out.
Alright, I think it's around here. Time to fire up the app and make the gate appear. I'm not reading what he says, I'm talking loud to myself.
Okay, sure. You're just eerily on the same level.
Yeah, I feel this main character. Oh wow, it worked.
Alright, hey. So you see this?
Okay.
This is called the Eclipse. This is a gateway to a dungeon that is filled with negative emotions.
You did good, Spark. Alright, negative emotions.
It's relatively stable and not too dangerous, apparently.
Okay. What's an Elder Greed?
So Elder Greeds are the boss monsters.
Gotcha. Phase 2?
So apparently they come in phase 2.
Okay. Spontaneously?
I guess.
So, let me think of... Oh, did you get to take a look at Judge Eyes?
You fucking right, I got to take a look at Judge Eyes.
Oh, snap. You sound excited.
God
Are you
damn, that
excited?
game looks hype as hell.
Right? You're a lawyer who does Yakuza stuff.
I mean, you're
Let's
not...
go.
It's pretty obvious you get disbarred pretty early.
Yeah, but I'm sure you're still a lawyer at heart, though.
I mean, yeah, you gotta get evidence.
You're like, yeah, you gotta tail people. You're a Phoenix Wright vigilante, is what you are.
So honestly, I'm not that into the stealth stuff. I think
Yeah.
I've never really seen a game that does stealth well. I mean, aside from Metal Gear, obviously.
Yeah, don't say Metal Gear, but that's really it. Yeah. Yeah, the stealth and investigation stuff, I don't know. It's kind of funny though, because I was just like, this city looks really familiar, but maybe because it's just Japanese city. And then they're like, yeah, he was a lawyer in Kamurocho. I'm like, oh, so
Oh,
it's
is
really
it-
just yes, it really is.
Is it literally just the
It's
same
literally-
people making it?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's the same people making it, but I was hoping that they would do a new place and a new thing. But no, you might as well. It's a Yakuza spin-off. That's what it sounds like it's turned into. You're another guy in Kamurocho. Oh man.
I mean, I'm okay with that.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people are excited because there are a lot of Yakuza games, so it'd be easier to start fresh with a new story instead of knowing you missed out on 10 million other games. Wait, did you just start? What's with all the instructions?
So they're telling me about different characters,
But didn't they do that before?
kind of.
Okay.
You get to defend Kiryu in court.
Yeah, right. I'm sure. And then
Alright.
you fail, and then he goes to jail for another 10 years. That character has gone to jail for 10 years at least 2 times in the story.
Yo,
It's-
spoilers.
Oh, sorry. Are you really going to play through the 15 Yakuza games?
I'm definitely gonna play through every Yakuza game.
Then why aren't you doing it? You should already be at the end of Yakuza 2 by now.
I gotta take breaks now and then. Come on.
Alright.
Listen, I gotta stagger it because the remasters aren't coming out for a while.
They are out. That's what I'm saying. You could be at the end of number 2 right now.
Yeah, but there's 6 Yakuza. Sorry, number 2's coming out. That's a remaster. That's already out.
Yeah.
But then number 3 and 4 are also getting remastered, I think.
Sort of, because it's weird because they were already HD games.
Right.
So it's not much of a remaster, it's just kind of a collection, I would think. I don't know, but trust me, if you start those other 2 now, you're going to have plenty of time. They're going to take up plenty of time. That'll get you to the release of 3, because those games are pretty big. They're not as big as 0, unless they added a ton of stuff. Maybe they did. Oh, I know. Yeah, get to it, man. I mean, he was in jail, dude. He was. Oh wait.
Yeah, he gets framed for murder like every game, I think.
Yeah, it happens a lot. Now that I think about it, you've only played 0 so far,
Yeah, I've
right?
only played 0, but
You
we
gotta-
played like the very start of Yakuza 5, I think.
Why would you go to 5? Or was this before 0?
That was before 0.
Gotcha. Well, why don't you start with 1 now? Because you need to do 1 while you're fresh.
4. Sorry, it was 4. Apparently it was 4 we played.
Okay. Well, you need to do 1 while you're fresh, because it continues over. It's the next part. You got to see how your bro's doing, Nishiki, and all that stuff.
I know, I'm gonna.
All right.
Listen, get
Just
off my
playing these
back.
crap Japanese games. You could be playing some crap Yakuza games. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, don't think I don't know the Yakuza was a transcendent experience for me, alright? It changed my life.
Yeah, I believe that. Like, as much as I'm tired of playing those games, I still recommend everyone play them at least once. Because there's nothing like that out there. Except for the 9 other versions of it.
And Judge Eyes.
And Judge Eyes now. But yeah, that's the thing. It's like I played 3 of them now, or 3.5. It's like you kind of play one of them, you play them all. So I mean, I love the story aspect, but I get tired of the same beat 'em up stuff.
Yeah, I understand that. I can understand.
Yeah, but still, I tell people play it. It definitely is. It is a transcendent experience, as you put it. Because yeah, it's so wacky. It's so Japanese. There just aren't a lot of Japanese games like that anymore. I mean, they're starting to come back now, finally.
Right.
But there's definitely a drought of just some old Japanese games.
I mean, Yakuza 0 has actually actively ruined other games for me. Just because they're not as interesting.
Why can't I do as much stuff? Where's all the cool drama and action? That kind of stuff?
Exactly. Like I was.
Why can't I play Virtual Fighter in whatever I'm playing right now?
So I was trying to play Shadow of War, the sequel to the other Mordor game.
Yeah.
The game was so goddamn boring.
I bet.
Coming off Yakuza, it's like, I can't do it.
Yeah, you're like, I need a freaking hostess club or something.
Yeah, exactly. Why can't I make my orcs hostesses? That's the main question I was asking while I was playing that game.
Oh man, good times. Yeah, there's some people super excited for that game, but it looks so generic and boring. But you know, whatever, to each his own. More deer.
Yeah, I wouldn't recommend it.
Gotcha. One of us took the fall. Thanks for trying it out for the betterment of mankind.
I do what I can, you know.
You still playing Cross Tag?
Of course I'm playing Cross Tag. I was playing it just like 30 minutes ago.
You're playing Tekken, I saw you.
I was playing Tekken, then I played Cross Tag because I was bad at Tekken.
Oh yeah, I'm done with all my stuff now, so hoping here that I can start playing some more, both Cross Tag and Tekken actually, and actually like learn some stuff and give you a challenge. I know you've been bored, you've been waiting for that one rival to come and give you meaning to your life again.
I've been waiting for you all my life.
I am here, as All Might would say, but I don't think you know what an All Might is.
I understand what an All Might is. I know, but I don't watch that.
You should, probably. It's one of the good anime. There's not a lot of them, but it's one of them.
I don't know about that.
Whoa, that was cool, as the game said.
It was pretty cool, I won't lie.
Are you, enjoying this?
It's alright. Except for this part where I just fall off the fucking thing, which I did not enjoy at all. That was fucking bullshit.
Oh, man. So, maybe this isn't the one that had the anime. You know what? No, this isn't. The one that had the anime was the Caligula effect. Something like that. That's also one of these Vita upscaled games. Mm-hmm. That's also copied off of Persona. And it had a lot more style than this game, I gotta say.
You know what I love about Caligula?
What's that?
He loves to fuck.
Okay.
That's what I know about Caligula.
Right. No, that totally makes sense. Where did we learn this from?
That's just history, my man.
Oh, alright, cool. That's what you're here for. They call you Mr. History.
That is my name, actually.
History bug.
I have a doctorate in history bugs.
Uh-huh.
Bug history, actually.
Don't fall again.
I'm trying not to. You're not helping me.
Keep this show on the road, please. You've got the children to think about.
Like Wu-Tang, I am for the children. So yeah, it's a bummer that like Tokyo Game Show hasn't happened more.
Yeah.
Hasn't happened yet.
Yeah, I've been waiting for that. as a false alarm last week when like 10 things got trailers. I was like, oh snap! Is it here? And they're like, nah, dude, that's next week. I'm like, oh, alright.
Yeah, everyone put out their shit.
Yeah, real quick. So I hope they have something to show for Tokyo Game Show. A little bit worried about that now. We'll see. Because new Samurai Showdown, I'm actually pretty excited about that. I've always been like the idea of the games, but I never really played them much.
Right.
But I would be up for a new one with the cool art style. And thankfully, they've managed to make their games look better than King of Fighters 14, finally. It's about time.
Check this out. She does Hadouken.
Wow. I think anime just happened. All up in my eyeballs.
Definitely anime happening.
Anime is all over me right now. I can't wash it off.
Bionic Spark asks, how can I be a PhD in bug history if I have not played Hollow Knight?
Oh snap.
That's a good question. Have you played the Hollow Knight?
No. I have the Hollow Knight. I got it a long time ago going, this looks neat, I can't wait. And then ended up not really having time for it. So that's on my list. I have a list.
Yeah, I think I own it on PC, but it's a game that I know it's on Switch. So I think that's a good plane ride game.
Right, but do you have a Switch?
I do have a Switch.
And do you ride planes?
I do ride planes occasionally.
How often?
I'm gonna ride a plane next week.
Where are you going?
Not next week, next month.
Oh, alright. Where are you going?
Canada.
Why?
Because I want to.
Is it hard? Because I heard you gotta know someone over there, or they won't let you in, or something.
I don't think that's true. I think that's false.
Okay, maybe that's just for selling stuff. Selling in Canada seemed like it was a bit more trouble than it was worth. Someone I knew from Canada was like, "Hey, you'll have to know someone over here, so you can use me as your reference name when you get your passport." And I'm like, am I who? What? Or am I what? Oh wow, okay. Kinda is hardcore.
Yeah, I'm not trying to deal things to Canadians.
You're not trying to deal anime to unsuspecting Canadian children? No. Oh, I guess that's just my job.
Yeah, despicable people I can understand. They would make you want to have special permits or whatever.
Yeah.
Me though, I'm just a tourist.
Alright, so you just said it's time to go to Canada, huh?
Yeah, I just want to go somewhere, and Canada's pretty close.
Alright, that's cool. Well, you can play Hollow Knight while you're on your way to Canada. Or you could play Valkyria Chronicles 4.
Is that on Switch?
Yes. But I don't know if it's day and date. I think it is. I just know a few Switch games got pushed back, like Dark Souls was coming out
that game's 6 never coming out
after. Yeah, right. If it comes out, it'll be 6 months after everyone else got it. But no, let me double check. But Valkyria Chronicles is for Switch for sure. I just want to make sure it's the same day as it is on the other consoles. But yeah, you can play that mess portable. That would be cool.
That would be pretty cool.
And that's in 2 weeks, I think. It's the week after Tokyo Game Show, if I'm not mistaken. So I'm excited for that game.
I think the original was alright.
It is.
I don't want to say the original had some.
I liked it.
It was anime.
It was so anime, but not the most anime, so it's still fine.
I don't know. I would say
it's pretty anime.
Pretty contestant for most anime.
Hey man, you aren't high school kids. That was sadly the second game. But you are a baker and a bug collector. That's awesome. That is not your usual anime.
I guess. But you also have some dumbass blind pig.
Yeah, you're surrounded by anime characters though. Yeah, very, very much. All of your anime waifus you want, all of the tropes you want, they got them. Just for you and me. All right, let's see. PS4 version. Release date is September 25th. And I'm on. Is that next week or is that the week after? Yeah, no, that's the week after. So not this upcoming Tuesday, but the one after. Yeah, man. Right around the corner. I've been waiting for this. As Akiko would say.
Have you been? Have you played any of the others besides 1?
Yes, I played 1 and I played all of 2 as well. 3 didn't officially come out over here.
Huh.
So, yeah, kind of sucks. It was at the time when they're like, yeah, no more PSP games for America. Just like right now they said, America is done with Vita games. It will continue to come out in Japan, but we don't get Jack. So like Catherine's coming out for Vita in Japan, but I don't think we're going to get that.
Rip.
Yep. But yeah, so 3 never officially came out. It did get fan translated, and by the time I was done going through the effort of getting that set up, I was like, something else came and got my attention, and I never played it. And then there was a one for PS3 or 4, I can't remember, PS4, yeah. And it was a they decided to take out all of the cool turn-based stuff and the tank action and give your character spiky hair and anime swords.
Huh.
And they turned it into a really bad action game.
That
Yeah.
sounds not great.
It was pretty rough. And it's kind of wild because it was a little bit after the HD re-release. So it's like, hey, of the first game. So it's like, hey, you guys got a new generation of people into this game now. And then you release this other game that's completely different from the game everyone likes. Good job. Hey, you like this weird turn-based strategy thing? Yeah? Well, how about anime swords? Okay.
All right, give me just a minute. We'll be back shortly.
All right. Spark, what you got for me? Yeah, Spark, like I said, 3 never came out, and then it seemed interesting. It was like you are this dark, kind of evil squad that did stuff while the main characters of the first game did stuff. I think that's my only complaint, is that it takes place during the first story. So you'd have crossovers with characters and stuff, which is fine, but I just wish they'd moved the timeline forward. I think even the 4th game is like, hey, this squad also was doing stuff while Welkin and his people did stuff. It's kind of like they're just not going to move past whatever this war was. But whatever. Yeah, it seemed kind of neat. It seemed kind of darker and more serious, because the second game was just high school. It was the most anime. You're a brash main character who goes headfirst in the junk, and then you have your friend who's a serious guy with glasses who scolds you all the time, and then you have like the girl that you're both into as your other friend. It was anime. But the gameplay was fun. They added a lot of new classes. They changed up how the leveling up system had worked. I don't remember how it works now because it's been 10 years, but it was cool at the time. So I've been waiting for that game to return to console. They've just been afraid to actually put the money into it to get a console game in. But I guess the remaster and whatever that other crap one I mentioned together sold enough to convince them to bring out another one. So I'm pretty happy. This will be the first kind of sequel for the game, since it'll be on console proper. So very exciting.
Listen, can I tell you about Lyndon Luger's Sunset Wheat?
Yeah, go for it.
It's kind of whack, actually. It's a whack beer.
Oh, okay. Well, I just finished with the history of Valkyria Chronicles 3, so you're going to have to go listen to the VOD
All right.
to get my explanation. I'm not going to talk about all that again.
I will check it out.
Awesome.
So,
What's up?
I have no idea what I'm supposed to be doing in game right now. I guess I'm going over here. But
beat the boss. Hit the impulse drive.
is there anything you're looking forward to? Anything you want to see in Tokyo Game Show?
The negative night falls across the drift of the nobodies.
You want to see Kingdom Hearts? Is what I'm hearing.
Oh, I'm trying to sound as epic as Uniel does,
Oh, okay.
but I can't think of any words besides, yeah, I don't want to see Kingdom Hearts anymore. I just want them to put the game out. Stop spoiling what all the worlds that are in the freaking game, and just put out the freaking game so we can all enjoy it or hate it and go about our lives. So it's kind of weird because the stuff I was looking forward to kind of already put trailers out for, so I don't really know what to expect for next week. Like, so Sekiro is one. I'm like, oh, I can't wait to see more about that. Oh, look, a trailer dropped Monday. Well, I guess I know what this is. Like, are they going to do a second trailer next week, or are they going to just show more gameplay, or was that it? We're just not going to hear anything else. I don't know. But yeah, that game excited about, of course. Especially seeing how much more of an action game it is than a Souls game. You could do some cool stuff, like being able to, the unblockable enemy attacks, you can parry them at the right time if you do it right, or you can even dodge into them. And by doing so, he'll, like, if a guy has a spear and stabs at you, he'll take his foot and step the spear down into the ground, and then jump off of that and swing into the enemy. You could do cool stuff like that. So I'm like, all right, it seems like it can be more tactical and interesting now, since the battles will be more controlled, since they're not trying to do multiplayer stuff. You're not balancing around leveling, you're not balancing around multiplayer, you're just straight up making an action game. So I look forward to seeing how that turns out. They showed a couple of the bosses in the trailer, and they showed other stuff you can fight. So it definitely looks like they're going to have some good variety, hopefully.
Yeah, I need to watch that trailer, but I'm going to buy the game, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, totally. Like I said, I said off stream, but that's definitely the last trailer I'm going to be watching. Like, I like to go into stuff not knowing everything that happens, which kind of ticks me off about Kingdom Hearts. They just keep showing everything, and even if I don't want to see it, there are articles everywhere. Hey, this level's in here. Hey, look at this. It's like, crud. But yeah, definitely. I'm convinced. Last trailer I'm watching, I'm very excited. Also excited for Catherine, which I was talking to you about kind of starting the stream. But really like the first game. It's a weird and interesting, so even though it'd be nice to have a brand new one, it's still cool that they seem to be really, really adding a lot to this. And I look forward to seeing what weird collaboration announcement they're going to say for next week. I honestly have no idea what it could be. I joked about 2B. It would be funny if they did that. 2B sexy, Catherine sexy, let's do it. But who knows, man? There are Geralt's in Soul Calibur, Negan, Geese, Anakuma, and even Noctis are in Tekken. Like, video games are weird now, and crossovers, Rubies and freaking cross tag, like, crossovers are all over the place now. So, and collaborations, so I can't even begin to imagine what they're doing. But yeah, that's exciting.
Alright, so I found out where I'm supposed to go, but I'm gonna do something else real quick. I was told to go to this shrine and talk to my grandpa.
You see, Spark said there's an exclamation point in the building on the north?
Yes, I did find that, but
alright,
I gotta talk to Grandpa.
Gotcha.
You ever met Grandpa?
Yes. And a lot of anime. Let's see if this one's any different.
Nice. He's apparently not here. Hold on.
Is he dead?
Where's this old? He might be dead. He's pretty old.
Okay. That's unfortunate. Does he have a beard?
I don't think he has a beard, but don't quote me on that.
You don't remember what your own grandpa looks like?
I do not.
Wow. What was I saying? Oh yeah, Judge Eyes was a nice surprise. Until I found out you're just in Kamurocho doing Yakuza stuff. Makes me a little less excited, but I might try it out. I like the TV drama feel of it. They even had like a theme song blaring during the trailer. It was pretty great.
Yeah, I mean the combat system it looks similar, but it looks different at the same time.
Yeah, so I like that you can do more stuff, but it kind of bothers me that like the enemies still seem like they can only do the same things they could do. So now you are jumping off walls and climbing on people and doing all this crazy stuff, while the guys just kind of stand there and let you do it.
Yeah.
So we'll see. But it was an exciting showing for that. It's definitely a nice surprise in a day and age where everything gets leaked.
All right, I gotta do a social link. I don't know who with though.
All right. Yeah, like I said, Samurai Showdown. So that's been shown, but I look forward to seeing actual gameplay because I'd like to see the animation and pacing of the game. Have you ever heard of Resonance of Fate?
The name seems vaguely familiar.
It is a John Woo RPG.
Are there a lot of doves in it?
There are some doves. There are guns. There are a ton of guns, and your characters run around, and on your turn, they shoot their guns, but they don't just. It's not like a Wild Arms or something where your character just stands on their side of the screen and shoots the gun, and then it's the next turn. No, dude, these guys are running and flipping and jumping and body flopping off of the ground as they spin in the air and shoot their guns at the enemy. It is a sick game. It's a really cool JRPG from the PS3 era. And right now, speaking of leaks and stuff, they just saw that there's a rating for the game for PS4. So that means that they're either doing an HD remake or a sequel. And these days, it's most likely an HD remake. But that'd be cool because I think that is a high priority for you for your anime Saturdays. Because that game is so anime and it's so good. Like it's really good. It is. It's like it's cheesy with the way that the gun stuff works, but in a fun, weird Japanese action movie way. Or Japanese inspired by Matrix, John Woo. It's just a weird thing. You know, Japan, they make some weird games, and when those games get weird, it's a lot of fun. So yeah, supposedly we'll hear something about that next week. They announced that Yugi from the famed Yu-Gi-Oh series is playable in the Jump Force fighting game thing, Arena Fighter. So get ready to duel people's faces in. No actual trailer though, that sucks. Maybe there'll be one next week. Yeah, I'm going through my articles right now because I can't remember all the stuff. A lot of things kind of hit at once.
All right, so this character here, his entire thing is that everyone thinks he's a girl, or that people mistake him for a girl, I guess.
Oh, okay. Wait, what? Is he a girl?
He's not a girl.
Okay, well, he doesn't look like one, but
yes, apparently he in the universe he does though.
Okay. I've seen guys that look like girls in anime. This is not one of them. So, Spark said that they're just about to remove the original gun game, I can't remember what it's called right now, from the store. So yeah, it's probably an HD remaster to replace that. Which is fine. I have not been able to finish that game because it's on PS3. I don't want to hook up my PS3 anymore. So I will be happy to go back to it on the PS4. I've talked a lot here about games I'm excited for. What are you excited for?
I'm waiting for that P5A, baby.
Yeah, keep waiting. Next.
Oh man. Looking forward to this year's Final Fantasy VII teases.
Oh man, if we get any right. It's literally been 4 years since we've heard anything. I didn't realize till a couple of streamers said it. Like, wait, has it really been that long? I thought it was just 1 or 2. No, it's literally been 4 since they've shown anything. And They may not show anything because they want to rep Kingdom Hearts first. That's my guess. I don't know. It would be nice, even if it's not coming out anytime soon. I'd just like to see more of what they're doing. But I heard that they were getting CyberConnect 2 to work on it, which they do the Dot Hack games,
Right.
and the Naruto Ninja Storm games. But then something went wrong, and they took it from them, and now they are working on it themselves. So that means this may never come out because Square takes 10 years to release any video game these days.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll see what happens. Anything else? Well, so P4A, actually, if I didn't mention before, I was at EVO, and the Arc System Works booth had a little timeline of their game releases. And they said 2019 was Kill la Kill and question mark. So since the Kill la Kill game has already been shown, hey man, the question mark could be a thing of dreams. So we'll see. There's at least one more fighting game they're releasing for next year. Oh, or it could be Guilty Gear. So
yeah, it could be new Guilty Gear. I mean, I'd be okay with that.
Yeah, I'd be happy for that. I think it really needs to freaking get updated now.
I'd love a new Blaze Blue, but it's probably not going to happen.
Probably not. I feel like Cross Tag Battle's taking that spot for now, at least.
Yeah, I mean,
because
Mori,
it is called Blaze Blue Cross Tag Battle, you know.
Yeah, not Mori, but Daisuke did say that he was working on something.
Right, and he said it was Guilty Gear related. So, yeah, putting all those pieces together, it's probably the next Guilty Gear. I don't know if it'll be brand new next entry or if they'll try to call expansion again. But I really hope they do just a brand new entry, finish putting in the other OG characters that they're missing, and kind of go from there.
Yo, speaking of Catherine, you ever seen this guy before?
Yeah, I think I put some shades on him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, looks a little familiar. Actually, I feel like the guy from Catherine was Stan Lee. That was just a weird Stan Lee appearance. Stan Lee just serving your drinks. Oh man. Resident Evil 2, I'm looking forward to.
Re2, as they call it.
The Re2, yep. So there's a lot of stuff that, like, everything that was this year just got pushed to next year. And then last week they announced 10 more games in the same time frame. And this time frame is basically the January through March of next year. It's just going to be like 25 million video games. I'm not quite sure what to do about this. January would be Resident Evil 2, Re2, as some say. Ace Combat 7, which I really want to play. Boy, I can't remember all the stuff now. I have to pull up a list.
You know what game I'm excited about?
What's that?
Daemon X Machina.
Oh, you on your Switch?
I mean, it looks like Zone of the Enders.
Yeah, I was gonna say, play your ghetto Zone of the Enders. You know, you could be playing Zone of the Enders again.
Yeah, I could.
It just came out.
If I had a VR headset, I would.
Oh, you won't play without VR now, huh?
I've played Zone of the Enders so many times.
Okay, that makes sense.
It's a real good game.
Yeah, it's really good. It's really fun, and I haven't played it a bunch of times. So one day, when I get some extra cash, I will pick that up, and it'll just be that much cheaper because I already launched at $30, so that was good.
Have you not played the original, or have you not played Zone of the Enders 2?
I have. I'm just saying it's been so long. I've only played it the one time.
Nice.
And then I was playing it with my brother, and he ended up playing some while I wasn't there. So I am actually missing a chunk of the game. So I would like to go back and fill in those blanks. I didn't fight Dr. Boss. And maybe something else. I did get to beat the final boss though. I'm glad because the first game ended off with you fighting Anubis and he freaking just fails.
He just
I was real
beats the shit out of you.
I was, I did that fight so many times. I actually perfected him. I was able to do it without getting touched by the time it was the last time I fought him. I'm like, yes, time to end this. And then he just flies away, and I'm like, no, give it, come back. Okay, this can't be the end. There's going to be one more fight, and then the credits roll, and I'm like, no, why would you do this? No. It's real evil. Oh yeah, Kingdom Hearts is the other January one. Let's see. Yeah, so not that I'm interested in all of these, but Kingdom Hearts, Resident Evil 2, Ace Combat, which we already mentioned all those, Onimusha Warlords. I might pick that up because I hear it's discount price, and I never did get to really play the Onimusha series much, so I'd like to give that a shot. Travis Strikes Again, No More Heroes. That makes me sad.
No More Heroes Remaster?
No, it's actually, so it's a new game, but it's really just like a bunch of mini games and stuff. Like it's turned into a Diablo-esque 3/4 camera view game.
Huh.
Yeah, it's really weird. The theme is, oh well, he's trapped inside of a video game. It's like, can I just play regular No More Heroes and like assassinate people and stuff? Oh well. So that'll be out. Tales of Vesperia Definitive Edition. Boy, so many remakes. Yeah, New Super Mario Brothers U Deluxe, another re-release. Mario and Luigi Bowser Inside Story, another re-release.
Oh yeah, Nintendo stuff was all just re-releases.
Yeah, that's true. I feel like there's some more that aren't on this list. I'll have to think. February is Dead or Alive 6. I'm kind of interested in that. Oh, Left Alive, the front mission game doesn't play like a front mission, like you're on foot. It's weird. Oh, Anthem is for February, the big BioWare tell your story with friends or something game.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
Trailers look all right for that game.
Yeah, it's all right. They're supposed to put out a demo somewhere January, February, so I suggest we both get on, try it out, see how it feels. It's definitely a game I want to see how it is before I invest anything. I'm excited for Devil May Cry 5, but I don't need to see any more for it.
Shit, Raider just died.
Yeah, same here, Spark. Can't wait for the Guilty Gear thing they didn't announce. What is going on? Can I read this?
No, you can't. All you need to know is that Ryuda, he's another character. He sucks. Don't worry about it. He's dead. He got hit by a car or something.
Yes.
Whatever.
Need to clear out these annoying characters. So, sorry, I keep interrupting you. What else are you excited for in maybe 2018, 2019? Or to hear about at Tokyo Game Show?
Man, I really don't know. Like, this, I haven't been paying that much attention. Daemon X Machina, like I said, I'm obviously interested in.
Yeah, okay. I looked up.
I'm morbidly curious about the Final Fantasy VII remake.
Mm-hmm.
I would love to see what Arxis is cooking up. Other than that, I don't really have any high hopes.
Yeah, but Judge Eyes blew your collective brain case.
Oh yeah, Judge Eyes was like hype.
Yeah, so
I just want new hype stuff.
Yeah, definitely. Hopefully there will be more, because yeah, it does end up being a lot of HD remakes and re-releases for certain, or they're just still talking about games we've known about for the last year or so.
Yeah, I just want to see new stuff. That's all I care about.
Totally. New IP is the way to be.
It's all going to be new mobile games, though.
Ugh. Don't we know it?
Alright, I guess this guy's not dead. He's just casted.
Oh.
That's a shame.
Yeah.
But yeah, Tokyo Game Show starts, what, next week?
It's next week, but I don't know if it's something that starts like right on Monday or if it doesn't start till like halfway through the week or something. Like, I don't know. Let me see. I'll actually look that up right now. And then apparently there's not going to be a PlayStation Experience this year.
Huh.
Did you watch it last year?
I did not.
Last year, instead of really showing games or anything, they had 3 people sit on stage and talk about how fun it was to develop games. It was a really big, weird, awkward, hey, let's just talk to the developers for 2 or 3 hours instead of showing anything. And everyone's like, what the? So yeah, it was, you could tell they were out of games to show and out of ideas, and I guess it officially got canceled because, I mean, Capcom Cup happens at the PlayStation Experience, and Capcom Cup has now been revealed to be in Vegas this time. Completely different spot. So yeah, and by now the PlayStation Experience would have been announced already. So that thing's been axed.
Rip.
Yep. No complaint really, but whatever. Because I mean, it was happening the same weekend as the Game Awards, and it ended up like, it also, it maybe did show a few trailers, but those trailers were the ones that were shown the night before at the Game Awards. So it was so pointless to have it.
Oh well.
Oh well. I don't remember why I brought that up though, but let's see.
But yeah, I'm excited for TGS.
Yeah. Oh right, that's it. I'm looking up TGS schedule. Yeah, no, it's always exciting when new games can be announced. So, as I see what kind of new stuff they have. That's cool, because like I said, there's Judge Eyes, there's Samurai Showdown, which may not be completely new IP, but dude, that game has not been around for like 15 years or so. So it's kind of cool that they're finally trying to bring it back. Although there are a lot of fighting games right now. Oh boy. A lot of fighting games.
Are there?
Would you like me to go through the list?
Sure.
Alright, we've got Street Fighter V.
Bad game.
We've got Tekken 7.
Good game.
Alright, we've got Blaze Blue Cross Tag Battle.
Good game?
Question mark. We've got Unio.
Great game.
We've got Guilty Gear, which is still being played.
Yeah, it's fine.
We've got not really played, but Fighting EX Layer did come out this year.
That's definitely a game.
Yep, it's a game. So that's 6 so far. We're out already. Okay. I will not say that one. I caught myself.
SNK Heroines?
SNK Heroines just came out. Dang it all. No, I was going to say Smash because there are tournaments, but I stopped myself. But yes, SNK Heroines came out, so that's 7. Soul Calibur is about to come out, so that makes 8. Is this enough fighting games for you yet?
I think that's all right.
Dragon Ball Fighters.
That's not a real fighting game.
But it's got support, so that's 9 fighting games at once, buddy. And then add King of Fighters 14, which no one plays, but it exists.
That's not real.
You're right. So that's 10. And then add whatever I was talking about, I forget already. Boy, what was the other one I was thinking? Yeah, and I don't know if you want to add Blaze Blue Central Fiction or not. It's old, but there's still tournaments for it. Like there's one this weekend.
Yeah, I mean, I guess. It's
right.
Supposedly in the Arxis tour.
Yep. So, and Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite, which poor game, but that does exist, and there are still tournaments for that too. So yeah, that's about 12 or 13 games, fighting games, that all exist at once in some capacity. That's pretty wild.
Yeah, it's quite a bit. Although, honestly, if you ask me, I would say that most people consider like relevant fighting games to be DBZ, maybe Guilty Gear.
Basically the evil stuff, and that's about 9 games.
Yeah.
It's DBZ, Guilty Gear, Tekken, Blaze Blue Cross Tag.
I wouldn't say Cross Tag. I don't think Cross Tag's relevant.
It's relevant enough because there are still tournaments. Like I'm sitting here watching a stream where they've been playing Cross Tag all day because there's enough people to do a multiple day run of that tournament. So it's still relevant, especially with the patch that just came out. Now, I don't know how online is faring, but as someone who watches a bunch of tournaments each week, yeah, there's still Cross Tag tournaments.
Patch is pretty whack, but all right.
It's literally on right now. Freaking Echo Fox Punk from Street Fighter is playing some random person right now. Kazunoko from Street Fighter, Guilty Gear, and something else, I don't know, is also playing Cross Tag right now. No, his turn is over at the moment, but still. Yeah. Cross Tag is still, I mean, it literally came out, a few months ago, so it's still getting played. It's definitely faring better than some of these other ones we mentioned, like Fighting EX later, King of Fighters 14.
Yeah,
it's a 4th or 5th tier game, but the main ones definitely being Dragon Ball, Tekken, and Street Fighter.
Yeah, of course, Street Fighter.
Yeah, like a tier below Cross Tag is Unio. Like it has actually been in tournaments, but that's got to be like way less people entered than anything.
I mean,
boy,
Climax of Night is coming up. It's the big Uni tournament.
Yeah. And below that even is Blaze Blue Central Fiction. I can't believe that they still have any sort of tournament thing for that. I'll need you to reenact your share play for us.
All right. Time to share play it up. Here we go.
More fighting game than Smash or SNK here once. Now, Spark. Be kind to... but also true. Very true.
All right. Share plays back up.
All right. Oh boy, I forgot Pokken exists. Like what?
Pokken's not relevant at all.
No,
nobody cares about Pokken.
Enough people care for them to run a tournament this weekend. Maybe it's a pity tournament. Oh yeah, there's ARMS. There's definitely a Nintendo ARM giving some pity out. I wonder how many people even entered those two tournaments.
Oh, ARMS is a real fighting game. ARMS
need to just shut your trap right now. Don't make me start reading this dialogue with accents. You speak any more blasphemy like that again. Oh man. You own ARMS? You got ARMS for your Switch?
I've thought about buying ARMS multiple times.
Champion? Oh man.
See me in ARMS, bitch.
And don't talk to me. Oh man.
I don't know what I'm doing right now. I think I'm supposed to be finding out info on God's app.
I'm really bored.
Well, can't help you there.
Do
That's
something
anime
cool.
night.
Let's
Hold
see.
on.
It says business day is the 20th and 21st. Oh yeah, so yeah, dude, this TGS won't start till next Thursday. That sucks.
Rip.
Yeah.
You mean this Thursday or next Thursday?
Oh, this upcoming Thursday.
This coming Thursday. Okay.
What sucks, because I would like it to start Monday at the beginning of the week. But it'll be Thursday, which is basically Wednesday for us Gaijins.
Right.
So I don't know if they're doing, I can't remember if Tokyo Game Show does a press conference for all the companies. I feel like they don't. I think E3 is kind of the only one that does that. But still, at least we'll be getting a bunch of game news. So I was going to say next week we can talk about it, but I guess you'll be gone. You'll be in Canada.
Maybe I might.
You don't.
It depends. No? I'm leaving on I think the 10th.
Oh, you said next month.
Next month. So okay. Not next week.
Yeah. You gave him the dindum. You started saying next week and changed it to next month, right?
Yeah, I was wrong.
Okay, cool. So yeah, maybe next week we can talk about whatever crazy news happens.
That if there is some. Pretty good.
Yeah. Video games are pretty great.
I like video games.
Video games to game.
Man, I gotta find out what the fuck I'm supposed to be talking to these people about.
So, are there any games that exist that will come out that you're excited for? Because you've said some pretty good stuff, but all of that stuff, like Final Fantasy and P5A, are just hypothetical right now, sadly.
I mean, not really.
Mm-hmm.
Other than Sekiro. Oh, Ghost of Tsushima is something I want to come out.
Yeah, so I would assume end of next year, I guess.
I hope so.
Yeah, we'll see how that goes. And yeah, all they showed was like a 10-second teaser trailer, which was just like stuff we've seen before. So we'll have to see if there's an official trailer coming up here in this next week.
I hope so.
Me too. I'd like to see more
sick.
about it. The graphics are nice, but I'd still like to see more actual gameplay. I still feel like the gameplay was very scripted, so I still don't have a really good idea of how the combat works.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, but I mean, hey, cool. There's a lot of samurai games coming out. I guess speaking of that, might hear more about Neo 2.
I don't care about that game. I didn't even finish Neo 1.
Yeah, it's on my list. I'll go back and give it a proper shot. But it's definitely not. I'm not the most excited about Neo. But yeah, they seem like they'll make some improvements and stuff, and you can create your own guy this time, so you don't have to be a Geralt wannabe. And you can turn into a demon thing this time. That's all I know.
I don't know. I would want to be Geralt in all instances.
Then you can make him, I'm sure. Just make some guy with white hair. You'll be fine. Are you playing Soul Calibur 6? I don't know if we talked about
Whenever it comes out, I'll play it.
Yeah. I'll have to come over to your place to play it. I don't plan on buying that game.
See my Geralt.
Oh, right. Yeah, that's why you would play it.
Yep.
Okay. Well, I think that's a better reason than Negan.
Yeah. It's definitely a better reason.
Sheesh. That's cool. Yeah, I've liked Soul Calibur. I fell off after 3. Like, I bought the 4 Special Collector's Edition, and that's one of the last Collector's Editions I ever bought. It soured me on both those and Soul Calibur. Man, when I had to get on Xbox because that's what everyone was playing. And I was like, oh, I get a t-shirt. Oh, it's got Mitsurugi. I'm not a big fan, but alright, still, it's cool. And then, like, I pulled the shirt out more, and it's got freaking Yoda smack dab in the middle of the Soul Calibur shirts. And I'm not a Star Wars fan. So I'm just like, this is painful. I've wasted my money. And then I'm like, well, it comes with an art book. Now, when I bought Soul Calibur 2, it came with an art book that was full-sized and like over 100 pages. I was like, this is sick. They're going to do this again with Soul Calibur 4. Nah, son. I get a tiny manga-sized book that's maybe 50 pages or less. And then half of those pages are a crappy American comic for Soul Calibur. And the rest are the art. And I'm like, wow, this is all just such a waste. But yeah, I kind of got tired out on the thing. Like, Soul Calibur's fun, but it's something that I play for a few matches and then would put down. Kind of like a Smash Brothers.
Yeah, I used to play Soul Calibur a lot with my friends.
Uh-huh.
but we sort of like, I don't know.
Yeah, it's just not as not that's not fun, but it's just not as engaging as most fighting games. Like I still feel like even looking at high level Soul Calibur, it still just kind of looks like people flailing around.
Yeah, it's like a party game, not a real fighting game.
Very much. And for that, I definitely respect it, but yeah, I don't want to spend 60 more bucks on that. So I'll either like play it with you, or maybe get on sale someday, like maybe Black Friday, if you or anyone else is still playing it by then.
Yeah, I'm definitely not going to play it like a serious fighting game, but just to mess around with it sounds fun.
I mean, it's nice to come back to stuff like that. That's why I think the Samurai Showdown thing is neat. It's like it has been a while since Soul Calibur's been out proper, so it would be cool to see what a new one of those feels like.
Soul Calibur is a Smash clone? Yes. That's what I'm saying.
Yes. Speaking of, we mentioned Onimusha earlier. They had an Onimusha Smash Brothers game. I don't know if you heard about that.
Oh, Jesus. No, I didn't.
It played just like Smash, but with characters you don't know or care about. It was so wild. And I don't even know if they could use all the characters, because Onimusha's characters are based off of real life actors. So they can't continually be used and stuff, because then they have to pay rights to the actors or the actors' families. Like some of those actors are dead.
Right.
So yeah, I don't know, but it'd be funny if you couldn't play as any of those guys in the game because of the rights. Oh man. Yeah, like Onimusha 4 was kind of lame because it was the first one they didn't use an actor, and they ended up just making a generic main character that's like a guy with blonde hair who is a samurai. It's like, what? But yeah, I'd like to play Onimusha 1 when it comes out again, because it's being remade or whatever, and it was a weird, like, have you played any Onimushas?
I think I played like half of one of them.
Okay,
and I didn't like it.
It's a weird Resident Evil-ish game.
Yeah, it had like tank controls. I didn't like it.
So I actually, now that we mentioned that, I will only play it if they fix that. Because like the Resident Evil 1 remake, the remake and the re-remake, or was it just the re-remake? It took out the tank controls. You could use regular analog. So
Right.
if they do that for Onimusha, I'd like to try that.
Yeah, I could get behind that.
That's kind of funny because that would make it like the 4th samurai game of 2019. Dude, have we fought anything in the past hour?
No, man, we're meeting this lady
Okay.
who's definitely not an important part of the story because she has her own voice actor.
Oh. God's app. Kamino app?
Kamino Appu. You ever heard of that?
Yeah. Not till today. I wish I did.
That's the Lord's app. Please respect it.
Oh, sorry.
You swipe right if you want to meet God. Man, let me tell you, it's really hard trying to both pay attention to what I'm supposed to be doing in the game and talk about dumb video game shit.
All of this is important video game stuff, because Tokyo freaking Game Show is next week.
It's true. I just wish it was this week.
Spelled with the Q is here to satisfy all your needs. You know, when you're into cross dressers, he is here for you. Yeah, it should be something.
I want them to add more Catherines. I want a Catherine with a K, Catherine with a C, Catherine with a Q,
So
Catherine with a CH.
I have a Catherine with an RYN at the end. That's one of my friends. So we can add that kind of Catherine too.
Nice.
Here go the features. Action sequence support feetures. The following support features have been added to the action puzzle sequences. I didn't know they were called action puzzle. First off is autoplay. Automatically climb with a single button.
Huh.
You don't want to play our game? You don't have to.
Easy mode.
Easy mode. So you can just enjoy the story. Retry assist. Retry from where you got a game over. Oh, that's not too bad. Automatic undo. Go back one step even if you die.
I want that. I could have used that so many times.
Puzzle skip. Skip the puzzle part entirely.
Oh shit.
Holy cow, dude. And it's funny to have both that and the auto climb feature at the same time. That's really weird. It should kind of just be one or the other, but whatever. They're giving you all the options. All the ways you cannot play our game. Go for it. That's interesting, huh? And then yeah, DLC Catherine Ideal Voice Set. Change the voice of Catherine in every in-game anime and event cutscene. A total of 9 voice actors will be included in this set. And then the regular Catherine and Fuka's voice for a total of 11 voice actors. This downloadable content is included in the first print limited edition. I got the limited edition for Catherine and I did not regret it one bit. I got a Stray Sheep pizza box. It was like a personal pan pizza size. And I got Vincent's boxers. So I have some nice heart-shaped boxers. And I got Catherine's empty heart shirt that she wears in one of the scenes. A lot of quality stuff came in that thing, man. That was pretty cool. It was some dumb fun. And then they've got a couple of video samples of the multiple Catherine voices saying the same lines. It's really weird. And then first print purchase bonus DLC. Persona 5 playable character Joker and Phantom Thieves special commentary set. Oh, there's a video now! There was not one earlier. Holy cow. I'm hyped.
Watch that video. Also, Bionic Spark made a good joke about this lady's last name.
Just come on. Let people skip. Wait, no. She's the heir to the Fist and North Star. What's her last name? Let me see.
Hakuto.
Oh, that's pretty good.
I don't fully understand that joke, but I appreciate it. Because I know something about Fist and North Star.
Yeah, with your limited anime knowledge, you got the joke. I'm very proud of you. Yes, Spark, I completely agree. That's probably why they did that. It's still a weird compromise to make. Because, like, if it was just an auto climb and that's it, then I think that would make sense. It's like, climb, see the boss, see the level, but you don't have to do anything. Fine. But then to still say you can just skip the puzzle entirely, it's like, well, what? But whatever, it's choices. It's for people who don't even want to see the puzzles, not even if it's solved for them. They just they want to play the couple of parts where you can talk to people. Because I wonder how short the game's going to be then if you're only doing the story segments. That's got to turn the game into like a 2-hour game, right?
I'll probably cut the time in half, yeah.
Yeah, and I mean,
you can still like get drunk and talk to the goats.
That's true, huh? Well, no, because yeah, I guess it'd be if it's only skipping the puzzle, you'd probably still do the goat talking nightmare stuff. And they're adding more story stuff, so I mean, maybe that'll extend it. All right. Oh, it's only 8 seconds of Joker. He's not done.
That's some Catherine-ass music.
Yeah, it was. But he's not... They were showing him in like 3D Studio Max or something, pushing and pulling blocks that were just gray squares. It wasn't even gameplay footage of him. What in the world? Okay, please be excited. My body is Reggie.
Man, I haven't seen Reggie in a while. What's he up to?
No, I don't know. Like, they haven't really used him because they're just doing the Nintendo Direct videos now.
Yeah.
Now you hear, for those furry fans out there, Animal Crossing Dog Girl is playable.
Yes, Animal Crossing lady, and there's a new Animal Crossing.
Oh right, yeah. Oof. Yeah, that's cool though. Whatever. That's her name, Isabella. Boy.
All right, I will be. Hold on, got a cutscene.
I didn't want to offend anyone by forgetting Dog Lady's name. I know a lot of you people are in love with this character in all the wrong ways.
I don't know who the fuck Isabella is.
Yeah, I don't really know. I just know her because a few Nintendo people have been like, Isabella, oh, I love her. She's so cute. Like, she's a dog, right? Yeah, but she's a cute dog lady. I'm like, oh.
How could you not love a dog, though?
A dog lady.
Dog.
A dog girl. A humanoid dog.
Love
you know
all
what
dogs.
People, you know what people on the internet do to humanoid animals? It's not very pretty.
Let's not talk about that.
Yeah, that's what I'm worried about. It is the year of our Lord 2018. I don't think these people have pure intentions when they look at these characters anymore.
You made me sad, and I have to take a break. I'll be back.
Okay, sounds good. Do 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 bum 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 dum 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 burder durder 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 bum 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 bum. Wow, Peabod is a pretty strong fighting game player. Hey Spark, what games have you been playing in the past month or so? And what games are you looking forward to? Oh wow, man! So you were just doing the back-to-back Studio Yakuza games. I actually don't know what the name of the studio is, but huh? Okay, so Fist of North Star isn't out in America yet. I didn't know that. I thought it had come out already.
Hello.
Do 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 do.
I think Mr. Anime, he bailed.
Yo.
Either that or my headphones are fucked, but
Your headphones.
either way, continuing on.
Your headphones.
My headphones?
Hello.
Hi, I hear you.
Oh wait, you hear me? Okay, that was weird.
Alright. I guess I accidentally turned like my headphones way down. Sorry.
Alright. What's the Red String Club? Oh snap! Cyberpunk?
It's a cyberpunk game,
You
apparently.
want to know about Cyberpunk? I'm working on a Cyberpunk comic right now.
Oh, did you finally get around to that?
Yeah, I did, and I put a lot of work into it, and I'm bummed because I wasn't able to finish in time, because it was way too much for one person to do. So
Hold on. Look at this
What?
dog.
I got a lot of cool art.
Look at this dog. Do you see this dog?
No, I had actually switched over to the BB tag stream. All right, I'm back. That sure is a dog.
Oh, look at this dog. I love this dog.
I'm sure you do.
His name is John.
It's a pretty good dog name.
All right. Anyway. Red Strings Club is on my one of the mini games on my Steam wish list.
So, what kind of game is it? Because Cyberpunk doesn't say much. There are a lot of different Cyberpunk games, especially indie ones, like a lot of different genres of them. Is this a visual novel type adventure game thing? Is this a side-scrolling action game, platforming? Is it like, what is this?
Same guy who made Gods Will Be Watching, so I assume it's like a
Like
weird,
an adventure, weird.
narrative adventure game.
Interesting, huh? That actually makes me interested because like I was really wanted to play Gods Will Be Watching, and then something happened and I didn't. But it seemed cool. The end.
Good story.
Thank you.
I appreciate it.
Oh man.
All right, I gotta find this dude who lives in this. Wow, damn, this is it's like the Ritz in here.
Yeah, and this is fancy. All right, let me see, because now that you guys are talking about it being done by that guy, it kind of feel like I might have seen this sometime. Oh, Devolver Digital.
Devolver publishes good games.
Yeah, that's it. Their publisher.
Devolver publishes a bunch of stuff, actually.
A bunch of stuff.
Most notably, Into the Gungeon.
Oh, gross.
You don't like that game?
Oh no, just the. Sorry, I'm looking at this trailer for Red Strings Club.
Oh,
Wait, it's not just a. I hope it's not just a drink serving game. They're serving drinks right now.
is that gross?
No, someone was like digging inside of someone's stomach or something.
Oh, that sounds gross.
Yeah, it was pretty gross. But in cute pixelated art, so not as gross. I mean, there's already a Cyberpunk game where you serve people drinks the whole time.
Valhalla?
Yeah, that's it.
Personally, I'm waiting for Cyberpunk 2077.
Did you look at the 45-minute gameplay?
Yeah, it looks sweet.
Yeah, it looks alright.
I can't wait till it's released in the year 25.
Yeah, I was gonna say, very much. Yeah, that game is not coming out anytime soon.
In 2077.
Yep, as the name entails, they already tell us in the name. Holy cow, man! Yeah, I love the old school cyberpunk aesthetic. It's very strong and very cool.
Oh man, this guy's hacking everything.
Still not a fan of being first person because I just don't care as much for first person games. But yeah, it looks neat. I like being third person when I'm doing stuff. See my character do cool stuff.
So is Valhalla a good game? I'm asking Bionic Spark. I know there's a dog in it.
I hear it's a good game. Like people liked it, but I never played it.
Alright, I'll have to play it at some point.
Oh, that Spark, you are valued enough to where your suggestions are being considered.
Bionic Spark has good taste for the most part.
Awesome.
Unlike you.
I knew it. I knew that was coming. Time to start reading. Oh wait, nope, that's voice. I can't read that.
Yeah, they're talking. This guy is a elite hacker. He's got the Matrix on his background.
I was about to make a Steins Gate joke, but you don't watch anime, so you wouldn't know what that is.
I know it's an anime.
Yeah, it's just shut up. It's also a visual novel. It's
Yeah.
a visual novel turned anime. And there's a super hacker in there.
It's about like a microwave or something. I don't know.
Microwave time machine. I kid you not.
That's fucked up.
It's pretty great.
Anyway, this guy made God's app.
All right.
That means he's God.
Okay. Or he thinks he's God. I mean, Deadpool said he was God. Does that make you start believing in him?
Did you see the Deadpool?
You better believe I saw the Deadpool.
Did you see the Deadpool 2?
You better believe I saw the Deadpool dose.
Deadpool 2 was a lot like Deadpool 1.
Correct.
It was alright though.
Yeah. I mean, that's what I expected. I expected it to be more Deadpool. Or I was hoping for it to be more Deadpool. Because they could easily try to go overboard or do something and just make it complete crap.
Yeah, that's true.
So as being like the same or a little less than the first movie is all right in my book. That means there are two pretty good Deadpool movies that exist in this timeline, and I never would have expected that. Like, I've loved Deadpool and read him as like 90s comics and stuff. I think even started earlier, but I bought the like late 97, 98 Deadpool #1. So I've like loved that character forever, and no one's ever cared about that character ever. And then the only time he popped up was like in the Wolverine movie, where he was complete opposite of how he really is. So I never would have expected that dude to get not one but 2 movies, and for them to be done justice. That makes me happy as a fan.
So I think Deadpool, the character, is dumb. But I like his movies.
Cool.
Sorta.
I think that Deadpool, the character, is pretty cool, but the modern take on Deadpool is dumb. Because, like, he didn't always do all of the, like, fourth wall breaking and, like, just the completely bonkers stuff. That's something that kind of got added later.
Alright, I can get behind that.
Yeah, he was always just a dark Spider-Man. Like, he's going to crack jokes as he's skinning you alive.
D Spider-Man, as we like to call him.
Yes, exactly. Oh, man. Yeah, he wasn't always, you know, in Marvel vs. Capcom, grabbing life bars and hitting you with it and doing all the dumb fourth wall stuff. But I do like how they represented him in the movies, though. They did good. It was fun. And, like, I didn't watch any trailers going into it, so when they showed who was behind the cell doors that the kid was talking to, I was the only person who did a audible gasp in the theater. I went, and no one else did. I bet it's because they all saw the trailers and knew the character was already going to be there.
I mean, yeah, I didn't see the trailers, but I figured it was that character.
You figured? I didn't know. I'm just like, okay, whoever it is isn't really talking. Is it a monster? Is it a human? What weird random characters could they pull out? Because they already pulled out Supersonic Team Negaverse Bomb or whatever. And I had no idea who that was until I Googled and found out that character had existed prior to that Deadpool movie. So they went and grabbed her from her weird obscure appearance and decided to use her. Probably to save some money. Like, hey, you know, Wolverine costs a lot of money. Let's get Nega Supersonic Teen Bomb and her girlfriend. Hi, Yuki. Hi, Wade. That movie was all right.
Deadpool 2 is pretty good. The only issue I have with it is that the end is almost the exact same as the end of the first movie, where like he just rolls up and it's like, hey, X-Men or Cyclops, not even Cyclops, what's his name?
Colossus, yeah.
Colossus, please help me out.
Right.
And then they help him out.
Right.
Like,
yeah.
It's the exact same thing, but other than that, it's fine.
Yeah, and it's neat that I think Cable did pretty good, and it's cool that guy played both Cable and Thanos, and like did them differently, so that was fun.
Right.
I don't know much about any actors, so I don't know if he's like famous or something, but he did good.
He's a purple man.
Yeah, he is, man. I finally saw that movie. I'm so glad somehow I got through without the ending being spoiled for me. Holy cow.
It's pretty good, actually.
It's pretty good. I appreciate what they decided to do. Holy cow. It was proper and I was happy for it. But I just could not have imagined. And I saw it just in time too, because as soon as like literally the day after or 2 days after I'd watched the movie, everyone, even on fighting game streams and stuff, started making jokes about the ending and what happened.
Yep.
So I was like, wow, just in time.
Did you
Because I didn't see it in theaters, so that's why I'm saying I didn't get spoiled. Like I didn't get to see it until it came out on Blu-ray.
Right.
No, I have not. I was not a big fan of the first Ant-Man. Maybe I'll give him a second try. Is it out?
Did you just read my mind?
You started saying Ant before I cut you off, so I figured what you're saying.
Okay. Jesus Christ. Wow.
You're drunk, and I know I scared you. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to alarm you. That was just my keen perception right there. It was not any cool mind reading skills.
That was amazing. You read my mind.
How did he go straight to Ant-Man and I didn't even say anything? Oh man. Just that good, my friend. Just that good.
Oh my god. Because I
may not have all
say
the
anything,
skills, but some of the skills I have are pretty good. You have true anime powers, as Spark says.
He predicted my every move.
Yup. Anime, and then I drew into some of my old comic powers I used to have. Used to be real big in the comics. Before I found Japan. And everything was ruined. My life has gone downhill ever since. But yeah, so is Ant-Man 2 out?
Yes, it is. It was
on
it's
the Blu-ray, or is it
probably
in the theater?
on the Blu-rays.
Or is it in the theater?
The Blu-rays.
Alright.
I thought it was okay.
Yeah, I thought the first movie was okay. Like, I know people liked it, but I'm like, he fights an evil Ant-Man. Like, that's kind of boring. I don't know.
Yeah, the new one's alright. I liked it.
Okay.
It has the Celery Man in it.
The celery?
Do you not know about the Celery Man?
Oh boy. No. I guess not.
You're telling me that you don't know about Tane.
Excuse me?
He's here to entertain you.
That mentioned, I don't care about non-existent low-rank Marvel superheroes or their villains.
Bionic Spark linked it.
Just like to point that out. Oh, all right. This is real. It's safe. I can trust Spark.
Sure. Click on that link. I don't know what it does, but I'm pretty sure it does the right thing.
All right. Wait, what is this? I see Adult Swim. What is going on?
Important business.
What in the world? Is this some white people stuff?
It is definitely some white people stuff.
Okay. Okay. It's so white people find this funny. Sorry everyone.
Whoa. Whoa.
I don't mean to categorize y'all.
Everyone finds that funny. Please.
I'm not laughing. I'm not. Can I turn it off, or do I have to finish this?
It's important business.
Okay. Oof, I'm sorry, guys. Is this guy in a movie or something?
You don't know Paul Rudd?
No. Is this guy in a movie or something? Oh wow, I'm hearing myself. That's fun.
Yeah,
I turn that back down.
Bunked it up. You fucked it up.
Wow, that was not much of a delay though. That came literally like maybe 5 seconds after I said it. Huh.
No, the Twitch delay is not bad anymore.
Wow, I'm surprised. I didn't know that got adjusted. Huh.
No, they fixed that shit.
That's cool. Now that you mention it, is that Ant-Man?
Do you really not recognize Paul Rudd?
Really
Paul
don't
Rudd?
know the actors at all. People think I'm joking. I pay zero attention. The only ones I know are like Bruce Willis, Sylvester Stallone, Arnold Schwarzenegger. Pretty much any of the old like 90s action heroes. Those are about the only movie actor names I know and recognize when I see them.
But you've seen Ant-Man, right?
I have.
So you don't know that the main character of Ant-Man looks like the Paul Rudd?
Nope. Because I did not pay any attention to what Paul Rudd looked like. You know, he had an Ant-Man mask on for most of the movie, right?
I would say that the minority of the movie he had that mask on.
You know that disease thing or whatever, where like you look at faces but you can't remember any of them?
I don't know that disease thing.
Oh yeah, there's something I've heard about where it's like a condition or something where like I don't understand how it works, but the description is basically you cannot remember any faces or anyone you see. You can only recognize them by voices because for some reason something's wrong with your brain and you can't perceive. It's weird. I really wonder if that's real and how it works. But yeah,
is this from an anime?
Oh no, this is a real thing. Yeah, dude, there's some weird stuff out there. All right, I'll tell you that now. Brains are weird, and you mess up a brain, and then some weird stuff happens. I feel kind of bad for the people weird stuff happens to.
Bionic Spark says I gotta play 999, so I'm thinking that what you're telling me is from either an anime or a video game.
Oh, if you want to talk 999, let me tell you about Ice 9. All right, you want to talk about some 999? Would you like to know about some sentient ice? All ice.
Is that like iced tea?
No.
Okay.
Almost. Because iced tea is sentient. But let me tell you about some sentient ice.
All right.
And how the molecules and water all around, what if they had their own mind? And what if, I can't remember the description. Dude, 999 is some good stuff. But it'll take you a bit. It's a visual novel / puzzle game. So you're going to have to be solving a lot of puzzles.
I hate puzzles.
Well, there's no puzzle skip like Catherine, so 999. It's cool though. I played them. I played on 3DS. I played on Vita, and then the third one came out, and I got on Vita, but it was also on PS4. They're an experience, but like I said, you got to deal with the puzzle crap, and that kind of sucks. But it's some fun time travel shenanigans, some anime time travel shenanigans. That game is very anime.
Is it like ice but at room temperature?
No, because at room temperature is no longer ice.
All right, well, I don't know. I don't know about ice then.
Don't worry, it's not much of a spoiler. It's some kind of weird 30-minute description they did about something, and I couldn't understand what I was reading, but I was so entranced with what I was reading. I was like, this is the most interesting thing in the world that I do not understand at all. Oh man.
I officially don't know what's happening in this game. I think we barged in on this dude who wrote God's app, and then his sister came in, and then we got kicked out, and now we're hanging out with his sister.
Ooh. Sounds like anime to me.
It's pretty anime. I always heard that
Are you
999.
sure? Because I feel like Ice 9 had a living will or something, the way they were talking about it. Sorry, what were you saying?
I always heard that 999 and associated games were all right.
Yeah, it was fun. Being a hipster here, but I played them way before anyone cared. I played it when the first game came out, and that was just this weird, fun experience. And the second game came out, and that was a better, weird, fun experience. But then what happened was they said there would be 4 games, and then they ended up the second game didn't sell as much as they thought, so they were going to cancel it. And they're like, well, maybe we'll do a Kickstarter or something. Everyone seems to do that, but no guarantees. And then a good 5 or so years passed and nothing. And the creator even went on to like go write and do other stuff. And then about a year or two ago, they're finally like, yo, you know what? We're going to do another game, and we'll just make that game the last one. We're not doing 4 games anymore. I'm like, all right, cool. I finally get to finish the story, because it's like, Zone of the Enders 1. You finish it, but it doesn't finish because the guy goes and it's just gone, and you're like, well, what's the rest of my story? I want the end. So yeah, they put out the 3rd game, and the whole end and everything was fun, because it's like characters from the first 2 games get to meet and stuff happens. I'll say just that much. Think of it as Persona Arena. It's just like, hey, these characters from these games I know are all talking to each other now. This is weird. Let's go save the world or something. That's time travel hijinks.
Are you thinking of the Virus Radical 6? Is the question.
So no, I'm not thinking of the Virus Radical 6. I'm thinking on what I don't want to go too much into detail, but it won't make any sense to Penguin. But also, it's been I wasn't joking when I said I played that when it first came out. So I'm going from knowledge of like 10 years ago. This was on the original DS. So all I remember was there was a big description. It was talking about ice, because it went beyond talking about when ice melts and all of that. And it had a big description of like if ice across the world did something at the same time as ice over here, and if the ice had a will and did something. And then it started talking about the person who's in a coffin, and then I got freaked out because it made a noise, and I was like, because I was too entranced in reading about ice that could think for itself or something. But you know what? Even if that's not what happened, it's what happened in my story. And I'm going to go by what I know. I had a very exciting time thinking about sentient ice, even if that's not what they were saying.
So by ice, you mean immigration control and... damn, what's the last synonym? I fucked up.
There's some really good plot twist stuff in 999 as well. But you gotta play a lot of game to get there. Come on, you can do it, Koopa. Get him.
I might play it someday.
Yeah, it's an investment. So, even though I'd say, hey, it'd be fun to play, I'm not gonna like tell you to rush it or anything.
It's on my very long list of games to play.
Yeah. Come on, Koopa! Yes! Yes! Alright, I think only Spark might know what this is, but Koopa just beat Punk and BB Tag. That was amazing. Oh, Punk is so salty. He's so salty right now. This is like a top quality Street Fighter player who's been doing real good in tag and just got beat by a freaking streamer. An anime streamer. Good job. Oh, dang. Oh, that felt good. So anyways, I'm paying full attention to what's going on over here. Let's see. Dude, nothing's happened for the past 10 hours. Like, is this an RPG?
Yeah, look at everyone's hanging out.
Oh yeah, that's the thing too. Like Spark said, you have to beat the game multiple times. So that's kind of 999's thing. Is like playing through each time unlocks other stuff. So yeah, you're in for the long haul if you look into those games.
Yeah, it's rough.
Yeah, it's a little rough. It's neat when you've got nothing else to do. Like, hey, this is cool. This was a neat idea, but you know, when you're like, I've got 50 games to play. Yeah, that makes it a little rough to jump into this. No, Ant-Man is not on the Blu-ray right now. And yes, so I kid you not when I do not know actor names and I don't know many faces. My mind is filled with anime knowledge. And that's all I've got. If it has to do with the West or the real world, the 3D world, no.
2D is all. 2D is all you need.
2D is all I need. My 2D waifus are all I want. That's what anime is. Dang, dude.
I understand.
Alright, good. Glad you understand.
I'll have to link me the VOD for whatever BB tag stream you're watching later.
Dude, because right now Seoul Cal Regionals is going on, which is a big tournament over in Cali.
Oh, nice.
And yeah, so they've been streaming all the fighting games we mentioned. They've been streaming that stuff all weekend. And right now the BB tag stream has been going on all day. Tekken stream is also happening right now. Both the SoCal Regionals and there's a big tournament happening over in Asia. That's happening right now because it's daytime for them. And yeah, it's good stuff. It's fun because now that the patch is out, you know, I'm checking in to see what kind of changes to the meta there are, as it were. And if people stick with the same characters or, you know, they go with other stuff now. The next top tier.
I mean, the patch didn't really do anything.
Yeah, it looks like nothing's super crazy or changed, but it's the perception of the patch. Because, like, even Tekken wasn't... There were some changes, for sure, but it wasn't, like, crazy changes, but, I mean, people will be like, oh, well, this character, this move is no longer invincible. Forget their other 20 good moves. If this move is no longer invincible, I don't want to play this character anymore. That totally happened for Dragon Ball and Cell. Cell got, like, slightly nerfed for one or two of his moves, and, like, literally 10 top players dropped him. It's like, wait, he's still a character that can kill you in like one hit. Like what's going on? And you know, because the perception of the patch, oh, things have changed. I don't want to play him. So yeah, that's why I want to see if anything like that happens for tag. It may not, but it probably will because that's how people are. That's just how people are.
That's true. Yeah, BB tag patches. Nothing really new, but I can see how people... Honestly, I don't think Ruby's going to be that bad, but I can see how people would be like, maybe no Ruby.
Yeah, you know, like, I don't think Ruby got hit too hard, but, you know, people see that and go, well, it's a bunch of nerfs. I'm not playing this character anymore. Right. Oh, no, my Scythe can get hit now. I hate this character. Moving on. And who knows, maybe at the top level that does affect something. You can't get away with as much crap when you fight other players who actually know the game. Who knows? But I've still seen Ruby running around here. Kazunoko, big anime player, wins a bunch of Guilty Gear stuff. He's still running Ruby Gordo. Right. He's running the Ruby Gordo train across everyone's tracks. Just destroying everyone. Oh, wow. So, can Peabot hear me? Because he's talking about the Naoto train.
Partybot is sentient.
Whoa. Is he like Ice 9?
Maybe? It's more like Skynet.
Oh, no. Why would you say that? I know that movie. It has Arnold Schwarzenegger in it. See? I know actors.
Yeah, he's... Partybot's going to create Arnold Schwarzenegger at some point.
Oh, great.
That's what I coded him to do.
Oh boy, so excited.
Man, whatever happened to the the new Terminator movies. There was one of them, and then they stopped.
Yeah,
Did you ever see Terminator Genesis?
No, that's about where I tapped out. I thought about seeing it, and then just never bothered.
All right, well, you shouldn't have because it's bad.
Okay, it's because is it as bad as I expect?
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Well, isn't there a new Terminator that is coming or came out?
I don't think so.
Let me. I might have to Google that. I think I heard rumblings of another Terminator
I think Terminator's in the garbage.
Terminator's in the garbage.
Oh no, it won't let me go places. I wanted to buy some healing items.
Oh man.
Wow, I can change my main character. That's insane.
Are you having fun?
I am having fun.
That's all that matters.
Listen, I don't think you know what Anime Night is about.
No, as long as you're having fun, that's all that matters. I was just doing a check.
It's definitely not about having fun. Look at this dog.
Oh, okay.
He says woof.
Wow. The dog's pretty cool.
That dog is actually a shit. I don't care about that dog. That dog is nothing compared to John.
John. Jason. Jason. Jason.
Are you giving me Heavy Rain references right now?
You better believe it. I played that game. I'm telling you, man, we need to play some Detroit Become Human. We need to just get in there.
I don't play David Cage games.
How do you know about the Heavy Rains?
I've seen a stream of it.
Oh, okay.
Of like that specific part.
Man. Heavy Rain is an experience. That's all I gotta say. David Cage games are an experience, and I highly recommend at least trying one of them. Honestly, it's just you're talking about how Yakuza will change your life. Seeing this man's vision of the world and how it works, it's very much life changing, and it's fun too because you make choices. You know, it's branching.
Supposedly. Isn't Heavy Rain the murder supposed to be random each time?
No, it is one murderer.
Oh, well, that's fucked up.
Hopefully that wasn't spoiled for you. However,
I don't know who it is, so don't spoil that.
However, though, you have 4 characters, and any of those characters can die, and the story can continue.
Oh, okay.
So when you get to the last part, like, I had accidentally let a character die, so while everyone else was saved by that character, he wasn't there for me. So I'm like, I've got to figure this out without this character helping. Oh, crud. So yeah, it can actually change up. It changes up way more than the Walking Dead games, I'll tell you that right now. Walking Dead has choices, but that's very much a funnel.
I have not played any of the Walking Deads, but I hear they're good.
The first one was good, and then they made a lot more, and people stopped caring. There's a new one that's actually out right now. It is the final season. I'm tempted to try it, but I don't know. I would definitely recommend the David Cage game over Walking Dead.
Yeah.
Either Heavy Rain, though. The two of the games, Heavy Rain or Detroit Become Human. I heard the other one wasn't that good. I had actually skipped it. There's one in between. And there's a really old PlayStation one. That doesn't count. We got to get modern. David Cage is the Kojima of France, or wherever he's from. Okay? This guy, he wants to make movies, but he can't get anything more than a video game deal. And he has a very unique view of how the world works and how people act. So it's very, very entertaining to see.
Yeah, supposedly the first episode of the final season is good.
Oh, that's good. I'm glad to hear that. I got the demo for it. I mean, I might look into it. It's only like $5 an episode, and they release one every month or so. It's not a giant investment. But yeah, I fallen off of those types of games because Telltale got really popular, and then just kept making those games over and over and over and over and over for a lot of stuff.
Right.
So I'd fallen off, but then just hearing about people who stayed on, like I did play the first episode of Walking Dead season 2, and I was bored and stopped. And then hearing from the rest of everyone else, they're like, yeah, this was not good. And then they did some like DLC mini stories in between, and people are like, eh. So I think this one's built on a new engine and stuff, so hopefully it'll look better and be able to do more, be less janky.
Right.
I don't know.
All right. Well, how do you feel about finishing up anime night for tonight?
I would want nothing more in this world.
Is that your true desire?
I think so.
All right.
I hope you enjoyed having me. I guess I enjoyed being here. I wanted to prove I'd be here. I said I'd finish my crap and then show up.
I mean, you did what you said you would do, which is not something that you ever do. So, good job. You got me with it.
No problem. I gotta mix it up.
You know, you're bad at mix-ups. That's because, like,
I think I'm pretty good. I got you this time. That shows I've evolved. I've adapted and downloaded your strategy.
I mean, when someone hits me with an overhead for 2 years in a row, I'm obviously not going to expect them to...
I just swept you.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
just threw out a raw
low?
sweep.
Wow. Amazing.
Yes. I can be taught. But yeah, so I wanted to show up as I said I would. I just wish I had chosen a better game to do that on. But yeah, as long as you had fun, that is all that matters. We will have to reconvene and talk about Tokyo Game Show and all of its wonders, hopeful wonders. And
right.
Thank you, Spark, for hanging out with us. Still so old. Spark, why do you speak the truth so often? Okay. Anyways, have a good night, everyone.
All right, good night.
Are we done? Are we off? Are we off? Oh.